need some, you need a massage, some fucking, some of you need some acupuncture. Hold on, put this on the charger. Oh my god, it's crooked. Hold on. Hi Sagittarius. Happy August. It is Ray. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to the family. Today is August 9th, 2025. It's 7:47. Ooh, isn't that 747 Boeing airplanes? Flights could be significant. Or you could be planning a trip. But it's 7:47 p.m. East Coast time. Happy Aquarius full moon. It peaked today, a few hours ago. Hold on. I don't like dry hands. Okay, so as I'm getting my hands together, let me give you the messages that I'm getting for you for the month so far. 1, 2, 3. Yes. So there is something that needs to be looked at again. This could be a conclusion. This could be something you're about to commit to, something you're about to finalize a decision on. You need to relook at it, review it. It's very important. Once you do the review or the relook 144, you may change your mind as far as the decision that you, like the decision that you're currently making, you may end up making a different decision once you review something again, okay? I feel like it's very imperative and important for you to review something again. Some of you need to go see that optometrist, you need to go to the eye doctor. Also, something about paralysis is coming up, okay? Now, this energy was coming up for you in a multitude of ways. Some of you could be using substances to paralyze a feeling, paralyze an energy. 222 on the timer. This could be alcohol. This could be a pill. This could be okay. Yeah, it could be in regards to alcohol or medicine. Now, when it comes to what you eat and what you drink, it would do you very well to be more intentional. So for instance, let's just say you're drinking tea to heal your immune system. As you make the tea, as you pour it, as you sip, thank it for healing your immune system. Communicate with the herb. If you are a smoker, if you're a connoisseur of the Mary Jane, I was about to say Minnie Jane, but Mary Jane, be intentional with your desired outcome, whether it's to get some rest, whether it's to figure out a certain problem, whether it's to see what you need, with whatever it is you need to review, allow it to, set the intention for that energy to stand out to you, so that you don't, spend too much energy on it. Like, just, there's a need to be very intentional about what you're eating and what you're drinking, and as well as and a consumption of what's giving you life, like what's feeding you and what's draining you, basically. What's fulfilling you and what's draining you. It's a better way to say that. Also, a lot of you are looking for something that's not there. You hear that? You're looking for information that's not there. It's like you're determined to find something. It feels like something to validate yourself and to wrong someone else, but you're not going to find the information that you're looking for. I hear let it go, give it up. I don't know, just straight like that. All right, some of you, you are very, honey, you are wanting some sexual healing this month, okay? That's all I have to say in regards to that. Let's burn this sage. Let's pray. Perfect way to transition. Sagittarius. Some of you could be interested in a Scorpio. Something about Scorpio is significant. Yeah, it could be a Scorpio masculine because my right elbow just did a thing. But let us pray. Let me cleanse these cards first. Ooh! You guys need to work with labradorite. We're going to read that out of the book after we pray. And then we'll pull the cards. Make sure I ain't set my cards on. Okay. God's divine source, angels, ancestors, guides, universe. Thank you for allowing me to guide Sagittarius placements on their August 2025 monthly reading. Thank you for allowing me to be a clear guide, Clear channel, clear vessel as I speak to them on what to expect as the month unfolds. God, please bless each and every heart and soul that taps into this energy with me whenever they are guided to do so. Allow us all to be divinely guided and divinely led, and no weapon formed against us shall prosper. Thank you for divine insight. Thank you for divine foresight. Gratitude, Ashe. I almost tripped over my prayer, but I didn't. Hold on. What am I getting up for? Oh, the book. All right. So, labradorite connects to your intuition, creativity, or aids in your intuition, creativity. Someone's name could be Tiffany, and an awakening. It connects to the higher crown chakra, the crown chakra, the third eye chakra, as well as the solar plexus chakra. This is mine. This is what the sage fell on top of, my labradorite. So it says labradorite is truly a stone of magic used by healers, shamans, and psychics for its ability to enhance psychic gifts and raise spiritual consciousness. Turn this gray stone in your hand and a colorful iridescence will flash. It's a mineral that connects the realms of the seen and unseen. Okay, you see? Hold on. Can you see it? No, there it is. See that iridescent? Seen and the unseen. Okay. Creating harmony between the physical and spiritual selves. It is also a stone of protection, creating an energetic barrier that deflects negativity and emotionally draining people. If you're feeling exhausted by the daily grind, labradorite will breathe new life into your existence, enhancing spontaneity. Lord, I always fuck that word up. Excitement and adventure. It also sparks fresh ideas in the imagination, perfect for creative people stuck in a rut. Healers use labradorite to promote vision and also treat respiratory infections or cold symptoms. So yeah, be very intentional, especially if you are healing the body. The stone is named after Labrador in the Eastern Province in Canada, founded by missionaries in 1770. For personal use, used during meditation to enhance your introspective abilities, especially during a time of transition. For the home, it infuses a feeling of newness in a still environment. For work, it promotes cooperation and agreeability with coworkers. But I do feel like there's a contract that you need to review before committing to. All right. All right. Yeah, this could definitely be with the masculine energy. It's something about my right arm. But the right is the masculine. All right, let's get into the cards. Why do I hear Destiny Child bills, bills, bills? Sagittarius. Okay. What's happening with Sagittarius in August of 2025? You know, 8-9. Some of you could have been born in 89. The year 89 could be significant. You may want to look up what happened in 89 and see how it may connect to you personally or even globally, depending on your cultural background. Actually, I'm about to look it up. Yeah, you have the Lovers, your opposite, Gemini energy, Six of Wands, Victory, and King of Swords. Let's look into that. 6 is here. 1989 was also a 9-year. We're now 9 minutes in. 1 plus 9 is 10. 10 plus 8 is 18. Hold on, let me do the math. 1 plus 9 plus 8 is 18, breaks down to 9. Plus 9 is 27. So yeah, 1989 breaks down to 9 as well. And even though we're discussing August is a preview of September. Yeah, you have 666 here. What was I looking at? 1989. Hold on. Also, if you were born in 1989, or if you know someone that was, they're probably a snake in the Chinese zodiac. All right. Oh, damn. Hold on. So someone's name could be Nate, but the fall of the Berlin Wall happened in 1989. It says it divided families and friends for 28 years. The 28th of August could be significant. Protest, economic problems, and calls for freedom led to its fall. Many people still reflect on what happened in 1989 as a turning point in global history. There was also an earthquake in San Francisco, the Bay Area. Damn, the proposal document for the World Wide Web was submitted in 1989. I mean, the internet it has truly transitioned. Okay, hold on. The original Bush came into office in 1989. Superwoman was released. The beginning of the Japanese Heisei area. I said area. Era. Hold on. Honey, it's giving me an event for every day. Also, the Exxon Valdez oil spill happened that year too, in addition to the fall of the Berlin Wall. And I'm just seeing what sends out based on the search. We mentioned the earthquake. But yeah, I don't know. Feels like history is about to repeat somehow, some way. Moving on, you have the Lovers, you have the Six of Wands, you have the King of Swords. What else? Sag. Ten of Cups. This is either a connection coming together or a connection healing with someone else. Oh, hold on. Sagittarius. Got a lot of majors here. It's the most I've seen so far. Another major. Okay. Sagittarius. That's too many. So, are some of you in the fake it till you make it energy about something? Because that's definitely what this seems like. If it's not fake it till you make it type of energy, you're hiding something very well. Very, very well. Because the truth of a situation is like hell. Like, seriously. You have so many majors. There's a major change happening for you this month. But you need to be very, very mindful of what you are committing to. Yeah, the number 6 is the number 6 is very loud. Now June holds Gemini and Cancer, but it also represents balance, harmony, equilibrium. Your third eye chakra, shifting your perspective, but needing to remain in high vibrational thought about something. And with that being said, something is like, it's like mentally, it's like you're thinking about something so much to the point where it gives you a headache. It's the best way I can put it. Anything else for Sag? Another major. Then here you are peeking out. So I see, damn. Let me just point out the majors, okay? Yeah. You have the Lovers, the World, the Chariot in reverse, the Devil in reverse, Strength in reverse, Death upright. Your energy is here upright. The Sun is in reverse. The Hierophant is upright. The High Priestess is upright. That's one. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 majors that I see. Okay? This is a cycle of life as well. I feel like there's a major cycle of your life that's about to change. Or life is just about to change, just period. I'm going to show you how the energy started. I'm going to show you the opposite of what came out in comparison at the same time. So how the energy is coming out is how you are showing up to the world. We have Lovers upright. Underneath it is the Chariot in reverse, okay? You have 6 of Wands upright. Underneath is the Devil in reverse, which is positive. But it's like something, it's kind of like this energy of saying that you're over something, you've achieved something, but truly, honey, in the background, it's on your mind day and night, okay? King of Swords, how you're showing up, very determined, sure of yourself. 9 of Swords, you really stress the fuck out, okay? 10 of Cups, you got a happy family. Strength in reverse, y'all motherfuckers really struggling to keep it together, okay? I don't know why I had to cuss, but yeah. The World upright, all is well, things are going in your favor. You're starting something new. 5 of Swords in reverse. You're sad as fuck about what has been left behind. Then you have Death. Looking at the Knight of Cups in reverse. Followed by the Page of Wands upright. I feel like the Lovers, the 6 of Wands, the King of Swords, the 10 of Cups, and the World is what you want. I mean, who doesn't want that? The energy is colorful, it's vibrant, it's trustworthy, it's loyal, it's honorable. It's something to look up to, something to recognize, something to praise. And, you know, in reality, we're all experiencing something, you know. We all have a battle that we're dealing with on our own. That's just the reality for every single human on this planet, okay? But there's a struggle to accept yours, okay? Now, I can definitely understand this from a perspective of people not wanting people to be in your business. But you have guidance around that you're refusing to be honest with to be able to receive the help, okay? Suffering in silence is eating a lot of y'all up on the inside. It's affecting your health. It's affecting your immune system specifically. Some of you are connecting with people that are unhealthy for you. I feel like I've been saying this to you a lot recently, or I said it to you last night. But if you are connecting with someone else, there's a lot of problems behind closed doors, whether it's spoken about or not. Feels like a lot of tension in a home, but unspoken tension, you know? Someone's keeping something very close to themselves. Someone could be having sleepless nights. Yeah, I hear analysis, paralysis. Yeah, that energy of paralysis is very loud, and I don't like that. It's just representation of being stiff and stuck in an energy. I feel like this is very energetic, but it could become physical. There's something about the truth shall set you free, but your truth is not the only truth that exists. Some of you have a very hard time when people disagree with you. Now, something has ended with this death, Knight of Cups and Page of Wands upright. Whether you are aware of this, someone has turned their back on you. Someone has made a decision that, and this could be you, but I feel like, because even with how these cards came out, like the spread is separated from how we have one on top of the other and then something separate. So I do feel like someone has made a decision about you. And with the Knight of Cups, this looks like an ending. Or it's like, let's just say, you're not on a lease. Like someone is planning to get rid of you. I don't know. You're not something isn't as stable as you think it is. And even with how I said stable, I don't know, that stuttering energy, hesitation. Feels like someone's very nervous on how to present something to you. Or it's just like, things could be very positive for you in life, But it's like you feel some energy lurking. And honey, this energy lurking is the Chariot reversed, the Devil reversed, the Nine of Swords upright, Strength in reverse, Five of Swords in reverse, Knight of Cups in reverse. That's what's lurking. So if you feel like something is off, it is. I'm affirming it is. Something, I don't know. Who are you around? Or like, who pops up in your mind? Who are you dreaming about? Like, what's happening in your mind? Your opposite is Gemini, so there's some shit going on, for sure. Here always. That's interesting. Well, I don't, pomegranate could, I don't know why pomegranate, but pomegranate. Another major, the Fool sideways, and the Ace of Wands. I do feel like your birthday season is going to be a new beginning for you. You're transitioning somehow, some way. But I'm also getting this energy of being on a pedestal. And depending on how your ego is handling this pedestal that you're on, is a reflection if you'll maintain that position or fall. It's also giving me the energy of be mindful of who you play with. I don't know what the fuck this is. But yeah, be mindful of who you play with, okay? Because yes, you are a powerful Sag, but you're not the only one that's powerful out here. I don't know. Even with just my body language, it's just something. It's like you're not taking something seriously that needs to be taken seriously. And Scorpio's title was just do not take this warning lightly, but it was completely different information. But it's more so feels like someone you're connected to, like not. You may recognize the value of a relationship, but it doesn't mean that Chariot in reverse is moving forward. Strength in reverse, someone has the strength and courage to continue. Five of Swords is someone is choosing to no longer fight, and it's better to just not be attached. It's better to free themselves. Feels like it would be the best outcome for everyone. But Death, Scorpio energy. You need to review something. I cannot iterate that enough. Like, you really need to rethink a decision. This King of Swords is a decision has been made. And the Fool, let me show you. The Fool landed on top of the King of Swords. It's giving like, check yourself real quick. I don't know, like, even just looking at all of these cards together and all of these majors, it feels like someone important is watching, you know? Like, honey, they're above your ancestors, honey. I don't know, but baby, they're up there, okay? When I say up there, it would be like some fucking Thoth, Anubis fucking energy. Like, they're up there. Like, this is like a, I don't know. It's also giving me the energy of you never know who's protected by who. And not to say that you are not, like, I want to iterate that because you are. You're very strong. You're very powerful. No matter what, I will not take that away from you. However, I don't, it feels like the energy of wanting to write somebody off that shouldn't, or again, I don't know, committing to something that shouldn't. I don't know. There's something that it's just, it shouldn't be. It should not be. And with the Fool, this is like something is very foolish. It's giving foolish of you. But at the same time, with how these cards are underneath, this is not wanting to own to that. Take accountability for that. Not reach out. Not have the conversation. Not, you know, pull up with your tail between your legs, you know. It's like you don't want to humble yourself. And when we don't humble ourselves, God humbles us every fucking time. Every time. I'm a testimony of that, okay? So, this is the energy of help yourself before you fuck yourself, okay? I don't know. Let's clean this up. We'll see what fell in my lap. Six of Wands is still out here. So there's a victory. There's a problem being removed, alleviated. Energy is changing, thank God. King of Cups upright. Feels like you're being freed emotionally for something. Like going back to the energy of, you know, saying like, yeah, I don't think about them. This doesn't bother me, whatever the case may be, but that's not the truth. That's going to become a truth, okay? As an example, you know, what I'm referring to. Sagittarius. Judgment sideways. Page of Wands is still here. I really want to get into the Oracle. All of these kings, you got the King of Cups and the King of Wands. Options. But emotions. The Fool. And why is, honey... I want to confirm, again, something is being alleviated mentally for you. A problem is being resolved. There is resolution to something. Now, if you're a masculine Sag, I don't know what you got going on with another masculine energy. but there's tension here. Neither one of you are thinking with a clear head. Both of you are thinking from emotion. Page of Wands is giving me like when another man raises someone else's child, you know? It's like, I don't know. Random as fuck. Doesn't have to be that, but just as an example of like friction. Or it's like two men competing for the same woman, because the Page of Wands, she's over here separated. But interesting. Or it's like trying to shit on someone. I don't know. Ego is very involved. Both of you will lose something of value. That's all I'm gonna say. Judgment is sideways. Again, you need to review something. And there is someone watching that is above your ancestors, okay? Okay? And no, you're not going to know who this is specifically, in case you were wondering. But they know who you are specifically, in case you were wondering. I don't know why I hear it like that, but that's how I heard it, so that's how I said it. Now, Ace of Wands, again, your season, there is a new beginning. For some, this could be happening in Leo season. If it's not, it's definitely happening in your season. Though with the Fool in reverse, I don't like the word dumb. I don't like the word stupid. I feel it's very degrading, okay? Don't use those words as part of my vocabulary. However, some of you do. And with that being said, don't make stupid decisions, okay? That may have sounded aggressive, but it's judgment, okay? Someone is watching. I don't know. I really wish I knew who I was talking to so I could just have a one-on-one conversation. But someone needs to learn. Yeah, all right, we're done. Moving on. 32 minutes, one deck. Goddamn. Sagittarius, tradition. Codes in nature, miracles fell in my lap. Okay. Community. So this is going back to, you have people around that could help. Just like I say, you know, if I knew who I was talking to, we would have a one-on-one conversation. But you have codes in nature, miracles, hood love, community. You have Eton seduction sideways. I know some of y'all are grown as fuck. But if it's not peer pressure from your peers, it could be pressure from your family. I don't know. There's pressure, though, being applied. And how to resolve that, the codes are in nature. So the answers come through nature. You have nurture in reverse. Self-care is being highlighted. Rest is being highlighted. It's like, in what ways do you heal yourself without spending money, Sagittarius? When I say self-care is being highlighted, that's what's being highlighted. Yeah, alchemy, choices, those decisions. Something's not wise. I see you have peace in reverse. But intergalactic mastery confirmation. And then, is there one flipped over? There's two flipped over. Union in reverse and key in reverse. This could be a partner that's pressuring you to do something. No. Or wanting you to, you know, make a certain move or make a decision, change your mind about something. Here, Asian persuasion, but no. in some aspect of your life, Sag babe, you're just really not okay. Your peace is disturbed. I feel like because your peace is disturbed, you're making unhealthy choices as a result. Also, because your peace is disturbed, it's taking away from your ability to truly pour into yourself, take care of yourself, spend time with yourself. It's also affecting, like your peace being disturbed is affecting how you treat others at this time. And where you would like doors to open, doors are closing. Going back to that first message of someone could be choosing to walk away from you. Someone is very displeased of how they've been treated. Now, there is someone in your community that they feel like the best way to get what they want from you is to seduce you. Someone that you know, could be a friend, could be someone, again, in your community that's interested in you. What's this codes in nature miracles for Sagittarius? Divine feminine, the void. So whatever you are creating, do it outside. Do it in nature. If you're filming, do it in nature. Vlogging, nature, outside. If you do an exercise, outside. You know, find a park, find a local park. But there's a need to, the best healing for you at this time takes place outside in nature. If you're needing ideas, that labradorite energy, nature, connect with it in nature, you know. What's this who love community? Excuse me, for Sag. Autonomy, yeah, again, being I just keep, what's the word? Being persuaded, that's the word, persuaded. Lord, I cannot think of that shit. Okay? Because clarifying hood love community is autonomy. And with Eton seduction, this could be like someone using what they know about you, what you would say yes to, what would excite you as a presentation to you to get you to say yes, to get you to yield to something that you should not. Again, don't immediately commit. Review, okay? Anything else for Sagittarius? Some of you just like feeling the urge. I don't know. It's like you just want to go, like in the middle of nowhere. You just want to go. But it feels like you're running. Oh, yeah, protection, which is why you want to go. Stability in reverse. Oh, yeah, did come out in reverse as well. You have grace. So you're sacrificing too much in a situation. This could be in a home life. It could be in a work life. But either way, you're sacrificing way too much. Again, and we just spoke on how your self-care is at a deficit. How do you pour into you without spending money? And if you do have ways where you pour into yourself without spending money, are you distracted with like, do you bring other people along, you know? Or are you truly able to hear your own thoughts? The ones you want to hear and the ones you don't want to hear. But you are giving too much of yourself to a situation. And your ancestors, I feel like they've been trying to highlight this for quite some time. For some of you, you could have made a promise to someone on the other side to do this, and then you realize like it's like you're keeping your promise, but you're hurting yourself in the process. And that could be a mental stressor for some of you. Or this could be in regards to your own stability and having to repay karmic debts. Like, I don't know, some of y'all, it's like you don't even realize in ways where you give yourself life sentences, which is, I don't know, there's something about your commitments that need to be reviewed and the decisions that you're finalizing. Okay, I don't know. And also with whatever decisions that need to be made at this time, get your clarity when you're outside, okay? If you are conflicted on whether you should walk away from someone, like if you're already on the fence, walk away. Yeah. Oshun justice, you know, karma cannot happen until you walk away. Hear the bird. And you need to see something, especially if you have children, how your children have been affected. Hear the bird. On the bottom, confirmation. Hold on. Higher perception. Yeah, there's something you need to see that you're not seeing right now. Yeah, there's definitely a truth you're not seeing. All right. Here, someone's aura isn't true. Sagittarius. Something's making you smile, though. I'm giving you a little smirk this month. Cosmic Wound. So this is the second deck, the Divine Feminine, has come out. So if you're masculine energy, you could definitely be coming across and connecting with the Divine Feminine. If you are Divine Feminine, Sagittarius, you are manifesting like a motherfucker at this time. Some of you, I also feel like some of you may be conflicted on what Divine Feminine energy is. I hear do your research. Yeah, because connectivity is in reverse. And then we have skywriting the fates. One more, please. Reconciliations fell on top of the Divine Feminine. Something that was angelic has become the opposite. Because look, this energy, like, it looks angelic. Cosmic Wound, the Divine Feminine, right? And then reconciliations is the opposite. And then with connectivity, this is a disconnect. And skywriting the fates, something happened very divinely. Oh, okay. Something like spirit orchestrated something to play out a specific way so that the disconnect could be highlighted, the true disconnect that was never realized. Something could have went down at a home, in a home specifically. Yeah, sacred contract is in reverse. And it feels like someone made a decision based off of an interaction. Here, both parties. Yeah, horn cactus, resourcefulness. And now you or someone else, or like I said, both parties are choosing to keep the energy to themselves. Yeah, the crossing initiation. Yeah, someone is going their separate way. What else? Anything else? Someone's definitely conflicted on the why. But with crown games, right use of power, this is 8 energy. There's something about realizations. This could be in a home situation, friendship dynamic, a relationship. Could be anything. But the storyline applies no matter what the person, who the person is to you. This could be multiple people though. With joyful muse inspiration, feels like something will here forever be inspiring to you. Or someone will forever inspire you. I don't know. June 29th could be significant. Yeah, ancestral wisdom. Your ancestors, they are completely out of this. Whatever this is, again, it feels like this decision is above them. Feels like something that was flowing is now frozen. And now you're like, well, where do I go from here? But there's a need to move out of wisdom and not spite. But with wisdom being in reverse, it feels like someone's trying to make a statement in a very unhealthy way that they're going to end up learning a lesson from, if that makes sense. I feel like I just said this though to you or someone. But right use of power is think before you act. Think before you solidify. That's about to be your title. Think before you solidify. It's kind of like, you know, don't take the first option that's given to you. Think. It's 8:33. Is it 8:33? It is 33. Joyful Muse. Look, it's 8:33 p.m. 8:33 right here. Crown. To me, that's affirmation of the message is aligned. Okay. Anything else? Yeah, the perfect storm. The courage to step into life. Honey, the phone is not charging and it's connected to the charger. So yeah, you think something is connected and it's completely disconnected. I don't know. We have 8:33, 8:44, 10 minutes, a cycle. The number 10 is significant. And also, I just noticed this reconciliations, 5 plus 9 is 14. 14 is your energy. So again, you need to make something right, Sag. And then 14 is here, experiencing life as it comes. Like you're just like going with the flow, like it is what it is. If no one reaches out, no one reaches out. Make something right. If you really give a fuck, you could be asking your ancestors for their help. They're not they're not helping with this, okay? Straight like that. Anything else? Okay, let's move on. Sagittarius, August 2025. You have, look, reach out. I could, baby, another 3, okay? Trust, okay? The 30th of August could be significant. I keep wanting to say October. Love, okay? You got 3, 6 here. You're gonna get a 9. The 3 plus 6 is 9. You got the fucking 9. Dreams coming true. 49, 44. Okay, if you reach out and speak, like, I don't know, do what you gotta do. Honey, this is the outcome. 6, 9. Harmony, balance, love. Dreams coming true. Equilibrium. This could be with a partner. This could be with a friend. Like, this is real love. Reach out. If it's on your heart to do so, trust that. Okay, there's no need to be in your head about that. Yes, move from the heart with this energy. Thank you, Spirit. Anything else? June 9th could be significant. That is that. But release whatever fears you have around whatever I'm addressing. And again, reach out. 369. The alchemy that comes from that. Perfect bliss. Sagittarius. Dreams coming true. Okay. In regards to. So yeah, this is something you're going to be smirking. Something's going to, honey, your heart chakra is curious, honey. But giving and receiving, you're shy. Shy as a motherfucker. Timid, hesitant, yeah, new vitality. But your shyness has the very ability, again, connected to that reach out, to block a blessing for you, to block a new energy for you. You're probably in the energy of if it's meant for me, it'll find its way to me. But sometimes you have to go after your dreams. You have to initiate the action. Base chakra, initiate the action. Initiate the building, the healing. Joy and stability fell in reverse with detach and throat chakra. You detaching and not speaking, you don't like that. So be honest about that. Speak up. Underneath the base chakra is take the lead, okay? Thank you, Spirit. Any final messages from this deck? Baby, believe and succeed, take the lead, period. I might switch your title up, I don't know yet. Sagittarius, August 2025. So you need to think before you solidify something, and at the same time, there is something you need to initiate. So those are the main two themes I'm noticing. Yeah, the Master Artisan, get to work, 8 energy. Sagittarius, August. I feel like my eyelash trying to go on my eye. Sagittarius, August 2025. Archangel Raphael is in reverse. Intricacies in industry in reverse. Some of you could be trying to avoid dealing with something, like you could be purposely overworking, taking up extra shifts, extra hours, you know, finding things to do so you don't have to deal or think or whatever the case may be. You still need to handle your business, babe. You have intricacies in industry in reverse, Archangel Raphael in reverse, the Queen of Forces in reverse, and the Akashic Field. So you are learning a lesson of balancing your light energy and dark energy. And also, depending on your feeling tone, the energy, like the energy that you project based on what you feel and what you think is definitely being highlighted this month as well. And with the Akashic Field being in reverse, it's like not manifesting the outcomes that you desire due to your own force of will. Be mindful of the will that you are forcing upon others. Damn, because what you think you are aiding in, you're hurting in. Here we go. Intricacies in the industry, things are not building in the way that you desire. Okay? I don't even know what the fuck I just said, but I'm running back. Be mindful of the will that you put upon others, force upon others. Yeah, with the Queen of Forces. Hold on. Be mindful. They're so, honey, the messages are loud. Yeah, others, community, who you're wanting to build with, grow with, have long-term experiences with. Anything else? It's a lot of 888. There's a cycle being highlighted here. Something about reflect on the women in your family and the friends that they have, the connections and community that they have. Are the tables full or empty? How are you carrying those cycles? The willow, how are you carrying those cycles? The family tree, okay? All right. Messages for Sagittarius for August. Please bring us to a close. April is out here, so what is April? Aries, Taurus could be significant this month. Yeah, I see hills, obstacles to overcome. You have ladder in reverse, climbing towards success. You have barrel. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals, but you're not making the effort to achieve the success to fill the lack of love, money, or goals. You had birth in reverse, and now we have birth or conception of a child or enterprise, but that depends on the initiations that you take. I see angel, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. I hear Angel by Amanda Perez. We have Teapot, deep friendship of the same sex. So for a lot of you, this is in regards to platonic connections. For some, it's romantic, but very few. And then you also have money path. The path with money is waiting for you to find it. But again, you need to go after it. And I did mention it's time for you to go after your dreams, or something about the family tree, affairs with your family. And it's connected to this lack barrel energy. Marriage fell on the ground. Honey, a marriage could be dismantling. There could be a divorce. Someone could have thought it would never be you. I don't know. New job and career. You could be divorcing a job. Or a job change or a career change could create a separation in a partnership. Take it how it resonates. We have, so target a goal-oriented person landed on top of April. So there could be a Aries or Taurus placement coming into your life that's going to help you achieve a goal. Yeah, romance, celebration, party. Again, help achieve a goal. And we have wealth here. And then broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. If you're trying to teach someone a lesson with money, that's a fail. Yeah. Financial pinch, it's a fail. We have older men, and pay attention to your health. So if you are an older man that is a Sagittarius, take your health more seriously at this time. Yeah. And also that king versus king energy. I don't know what's going on, but you can't afford to be out here acting like you was 25, okay? It's saying, honey, you haven't taken care of yourself the right way in order to handle yourself in that way. But it's like whoever you're on defense with, they are. So, I don't know. Just choose your battles wisely. And don't allow what's going on at home to affect work. Or maybe there needs to be a better boundary with work and pleasure. Anything else? I see happiness, and the most difficult part of a situation is over, but that is connected to whatever you're achieving. But be sure that you're able to enjoy your achievements, aka take care of your health. Okay? Yeah. Whatever you are, and this happiness, because it's still here looking at me, this is connected to you reaching out, initiating something, whatever it is that you're just like, just let time beats. I don't know. Handle your business, okay? All right, final message for Sag. And we're going to finish the night with Capricorn. I'm going to re-pull. But that was flow. Final message for Sagittarius for August. 2025. Thank you. Okay. You have the Forest Temple, Enlightenment. So again, the answers that you need are outside. Okay? This is beautiful. Some of you could be finding a sacred place this month as well, in the forest near you. But 19, the sun, is going to be happening in Leo season. Or maybe there's, if you have spent time in the forest, there's something you need to reflect on that you, again, something that needs to be reviewed, reflected on. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I love you, Sag. God bless you. I'll see you soon. Bye.